I've recently beaten Ninja Gaiden on NES for the first time, and after doing so, I immediately declared this to be one of the best games on NES. And after playing through a little bit of the game again for a second playthrough, I maintain that opinion. This game is incredibly fast-paced, incredibly fun, incredibly addicting, and extremely notable for a wide range of reasons. It's probably most known for its difficulty. But I would say I would say most spectacularly, it's notable for its use of cutscenes as reward for accomplishing certain mission objectives. Rather than simply moving on to the next level, you are given a cutscene depicting the the story of a ninja named Ryu Hayabusa and his quest to avenge his father's apparent murder at the hands of some mysterious organization. It's not a great story, especially not these days, but when you compare it to what we had at the time, like merely seeing how they utilize these effects in 1989 is mind-blowing. This is something completely different. In a lot of ways, this was revolutionary. This was innovative. This was something new. This was something to get excited about. And in a lot of ways, I do like Ryu and his story a lot, just because of how fresh and new and engaging it was for the time. I have a lot of respect for this game. I have a lot of respect for the level design, the mechanics, like being able to cling onto walls, like the way you attack, the way you have to avoid being hit by enemies, otherwise you'll be kicked back, like the way enemies respawn. Like it's difficult to deal with, right? It's difficult to fall into this mindset, this learning how the game works and learning to improve and making the best of like all of your tools and weapons and spells and things like that. There's a lot of stuff to learn about this game. Like each of the bosses are unique and have their own gimmick, and you have to like overcome them. There are all kinds of challenges. There are all kinds of like little tricks you can do to make things easier for yourself that you sort of have to like figure out. Difficult platforming, great action, and a high amount of replayability make Ninja Gaiden one of the best games out there. It's a little short if you know what you're doing, but you will be playing this game for a long time to get through it. I would say it took me a couple of hours to get through those final stages, clear those final 3 bosses, and finally see that final cutscene. And when I finally did that, when I finally managed to do that legitimately with no save states or no rewinds, like it became this thing where this feeling of euphoria, right? This feeling of excitement, this feeling of excitement, of pleasure. Like this is what video games are all about. Like Ninja Gaiden is an absolute Nintendo classic.